Wilford, that's right. The president went around the room talking to each of those drug company CEOs, getting their take on where things stand. By and large, they all agreed with Dr. Anthony Fauci, who has suggested it will be more than a year before there's a vaccine for the coronavirus that's publicly available. Each one sort of described at which point they could get to phase 1 testing and how long that might take, and making the distinction between pursuing a vaccine here and pursuing treatments for people who are already sick. They say that piece of things can go much faster than the vaccination piece. I asked the president a couple questions when the meeting was wrapping up. One was, I asked him whether or not he sees a need for economic stimulus here to support the economy due to the virus. The president did not signal that he sees a need for an economic stimulus package here. He said the economy is very strong as it is. I also asked him if he saw a need for federal dollars to go to some of these pharmaceutical companies. Some of the CEOs in the room mentioned that they could use some support for building plants and the like, but the president made a joke saying, look, you know, some of these companies are so rich they could lend the federal government money. So the president seemed to be wary of the idea of pushing federal dollars at these pharmaceutical companies too quickly or unnecessarily. He also did say that he is considering moving forward with additional travel restrictions to additional countries that have been hard hit. He didn't specify which countries specifically he's considering there, but said that is something he's looking to move forward with. And then finally, he was asked if he sees a need for a federal emergency declaration. He said he did not signal a need for a federal emergency declaration at this point, guys. So an interesting period of time with the president and the drug company CEOs going around the room one by one, and we'll see that video here momentarily.
So, Eamon, is there anything the White House can do to expedite these vaccines? Is there anything that the CEOs and the researchers were asking of the White House for help?
Well, the main thing seems to be clearing away some of the brush of sort of bureaucratic red tape, right? I mean, that was a point that was mentioned several times. The president told the CEOs, if you run into any hurdles or hiccups from the federal government, let me know and we'll clear those out of your way. But they didn't really talk in a level of specificity about what exactly the government can do there to lower that bureaucratic hurdle. The president just pressing the CEOs again and again, saying, you know, we want this done as quickly as possible. The president also asked some of the competing drug company CEOs, you know, will you guys be able to work together? And they all assured him that, yes, they'll all work together on this. So there's very much a message here of unity and effectiveness, and the president pushing them to move along as quickly as they can, but no real specifics discussed on what exactly the federal government can do to make that happen.